I got some bad news. We're gonna have to lay you off indefinitely.
When will you be definite?
Oh, it's definite.
I thought you said that we...
Layoffs again.
When your pop worked here, he never got laid off once. Times have changed, boys. Hats aren't what they used to be. It's hard to get ahead these days.
What happened to this town? They said I would have this job for life. George, you've been a foreman at the factory for 40 years. What went wrong?
In the 20s, they wore hats of straw. In the 30s, 'twas fedoras they wore. In the 40s, we went up to war and came home feeling safe and secure. But we always wore hats until damn JFK. Then every young man became men without hats. He said, ask not what your haberdasher can do for you. And soon heads became hairier, airier too. I blame the men without hats. I blame the men without hats. Your father got out the right time, just in time. 30 years, union pension. He was a smart man.
Yeah, he keeps telling us.
all the time.
Well, boys, I'm sorry. We might be able to get you a shift here and there down the road. You still playing with the band?
No.
I write songs.
That's nice. Well, good luck, boys. Say hi to your pop for me.
Oh. Damn. It's night bowling. All right, I'll see you later at home, all right? Don't worry about it, kid, huh? We'll pan out. All right?
I had to get out of this town. You're going nowhere.
How can you leave if you're going nowhere?
I don't understand.
Have some pasta.
Ah, al dente. You know what that means? You probably think it's the shortstop of the Detroit Tigers.
You know what it means, Pop?
Shut up. Tell me what you were saying.
I was saying, I've got to go, Pop. I've got to go.
Down the hall, first door on the left.
Good one, Bob.
Shut up, Billy.
You don't understand. I need to see things, and I need to find myself.
You're right here. There, problem solved. Anyway, I got you that job interview at the shoe factory. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Permanent position. Wasn't easy, you know.
There's no way I'm staying this dead-end town, not to make shoes.
What's wrong with shoes? There's been shoes for 100 years, give or take. Everybody wears shoes. Except that disgraced baseball guy.
Does he mean shoeless Joe Jackson?
At least he had black socks.
Pass the beans.
Anyway, what do you got against Ypsilanti? Huh? Don't you realize? It's the crown jewel of Southeast Michigan.
Never heard it called that before, Pop.
Yeah. Usually it's just called that shithole.
Shut up, Billy.
Anyway, what do you want to leave for? You too good for this place? You too good for us? You too good for shoes?
Pop, I'm a songwriter. I'm a musician. I gotta honor my God-given talent.
Maybe God was only kidding. Maybe God gave you a God-given talent for shoes. God knows. God heals. God heals. You know, like shoes and heels. That was funny.
Listen, son. You can write songs in your... And there are music clubs around here. Sure, there's sleazy hellholes filled with loud, obnoxious drunks, coke-addled whores, and third-rate musicians. But there are clubs.
And best of all, they are right here in Ypsilanti. No finding anything.
I don't care about Ypsilanti. I want to see the world.
Ypsilanti's in the world.
No use.
It's use.
No, it's no use, I tell you.
It's use. It's use.
How is it use? When everything I say doesn't get heard.
I know what I am
You do.
talking about, Effie.
Really?
With East
Everything. You know
Ypsilanti,
everything,
if you
I
were
guess.
to
You know-
stay here, you would...
Remember when I played you that recording? I wrote all those songs. And I can sing. I'm good, I tell you.
Do you want to end up a bum? Is that what you want? Last night, I was watching 60 Minutes when... Or was it Dateline? No, it was 2020. Anyway, last night, on 2020, there was a big-time musician on, and he died. Is that what you want? To die?
I just want to rock.
Listen, son. You think I don't get it, but I get it. You think I don't get it, but I get it.
He gets it.
I get it!
What?
It! Look, I used to love rock and roll. I could listen to Tony Orlando to the crack of dawn. And remember the Osmonds? Donnie, Marie, Lee Harvey.
Oh.
And who could forget Olivia Newton-John and her brother? And,
Yeah, Elton.
Right. But I gave up my rock and roll dreams and instead became a miserable human being just like everyone. Son, you gotta give up. Your stepmother's right. It's no use.
Why, look at your brother. He had a dream. He always wanted to be dictator of a small island nation. And he applied to several, though to no avail.
And then he wonders why he's such a miserable failure. A disappointment to the entire Dupp family. Your friends call you Big Bill Dupp? Well, I call you Big Let Down. Big Bill Dope is more like it.
Lay off.
Hey, never mind the layoff. You want a good job? Do something constructive. Buy some hats.
Listen, Effie, it's your life. Now, if you want to ruin it by running around the world like a crazy person, making what you call music, well, I guess I can't stop you.
Oh, good. Because I'm already packed. And I'm ready to face the world.
Oh, stop him! Stop him!
Hey, it's no use.
It's use! It's use!
I'll keep in touch.
Don't bother. I'll call the shoe factory and tell them you're a loser. A bum. A ne'er-do-well.
Okay. You do that.
No.
Ah, he'll be back. They always come back. You see, everyone is put on earth for a reason. May, you were put here to be my second wife. Billy, you were put here to be useless. And I was put here to be a tower of strength to my family, such as it is.
Why didn't you call first?
Come on, Ange. We're getting out of this nowhere burg.
But, Effie,
Me and you. We'll be the next big thing. With your voice in my songs, we can make it.
But, F, I just
Don't
need to...
worry. Your mom will get over it. She has to let you go sometime. Hell, you're 18, Angie. It's time to fly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I met a guy, a producer. He's from New York. He's gonna give me a shot. A 4-song EP.
That's EP.
Whatever. The producer is paying for the whole thing.
But you said you'd bring me along when you got a shot.
Well, I tried, but they only want me, and my mom thinks it's great.
But when I asked your mom if it was okay for you to come to New York with me, she said no way.
I was different, F. I was young then.
Last month?
2 months. No, 2 months and 5 days. Besides, we didn't have a plan then. Now I have everything taken care of.
How did you find this guy?
You heard my demo.
You mean the demo that I produced with my songs on it?
You liked the songs, F. A little geriatric, I think he said, but he liked them.
Geriatric? Generic? Was that what he said?
Same difference. You'll get your chance one day, F. This time it's
So that's it, huh? I said you would make it someday.
So did everyone. You think you discovered me or something? A lot of people discovered me before you discovered me. Even me.
Come on, Angie. Forget this guy. I'm going places. Big places. Towns. Cities. Metropolitan areas. There's always been the two of us, Angie.
And that's another thing. Stop calling me Angie. My name is Tangerine.
That's the wacky name he wants you to use? A fruit? Why not Tangelo? Why not Tomato?
That's a boy's name.
No, it's not. It's a fruit. Fruit don't have genders.
Oh, I know. It's a veggie. It's in a salad.
I'm pretty sure it's a fruit.
We never agree on anything. Look, you did a good thing. You helped the world get to know a great talent. When you see me on TV, you can tell your friends, hey, I knew her when.
Yeah, when she was still Angie, not a famous vegetable.
I'm a fruit, F. Anyway, I gotta run. I gotta get ready for my flight to New York. It leaves next Thursday. Bye.
Yeah, sure. Good luck, Ange. I mean, Tange.
About time I said it, my friends don't get it, and I might regret it. But if I let it erase my spirit, no one will hear it. But there's nothing for me here. I gotta hit the road, it's clear. Can't spend my life in a factory, it isn't me. And if I'm not gonna be me, what am I here for? What am I me for? My family hates me, debilitates me. I popped and it grates me. My stepmom tries hard, she likes to play God, calls me a retard. I know there's nothing for me here. Time to make my mission clear. If I'm not gonna be free, what am I me for?
So, where are you headed?
To be honest, I don't know. Away from Ypsilanti.
Well, I can take you as far as West Memphis.
Tennessee?
No, Arkansas. Other side of the river.
The music scene's cool there, right?
In Memphis? Yeah. Elvis lived there. In Graceland.
Graceland. Is that in Memphis?
You bet your ass, pal.
Oh, I thought it was in South Africa for a reason. So, what's in West Memphis?
Well, there's the Holiday Inn.
Is that a club?
No, it's a inn.
You mean like an inn?
Yeah, a inn. Good times, great oldies. Nobody wants to hear songs they've never heard.
I guess not.
You songwrite or something?
In fact, before you picked me up, I was working on a new song.
That's cool.
Tell me if it's good.
Tangerine, what you're saying, you're so mean. Oh, tangerine, tangerine, you're 19. You can see the in-between. Oh, tangerine.
Here we are, West Memphis.
Can you drop me off at the Holiday Inn?
Too late. They close at midnight.
Damn. Any late night hangs around here?
In West Memphis? Don't think so. Oh, wait. There's that hippie place.
Hippie?
Yeah, some kind of coffee house. Good song, man. You're going places.
Hey, thanks. So are you.
Yeah, the warehouse.
Look, Bo Donaldson had 2 hit songs. Who do you think you are?
I'm Amadou. I know who I am. Who are you?
No, that was The Who.
The other was...
Little Willie. I know that's right. I have that.
You have a little Willie?
Saul, be nice.
I'm trying, Kay. He's very stubborn.
Amadou, Little Willie was the sweet.
No way, man. It was Boo Donaldson.
Maybe in Oopa Doopa land or wherever you're from.
Saul, be nice.
Hey, you're right. Bo Donaldson did Billy Don't Be a Hero. It was originally recorded by Paper Lace, who had a hit with it in England. Paper Lace came back.
The night Chicago died.
It was Gladys Knight and the Poops.
Pips. Gladys Knight and the Pip.
Poops.
Pips.
Poops.
Pips.
In my country, it was the Poops.
You really know your 70s trivia? It's all good.
I hear ya. No one really cares about trivia.
No, man, that's my name. Saul. Saul Good.
My bad. I'm effed up.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself, man.
No, that's my name. It's short for Effington.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Wow, that's effed up.
I'm Amadou. Amadou Spog. I'm from another country.
No kidding. And it's Spag, not Spag.
Pronounced Spog.
It's Spag. Spag. Amadou. Spag. Amadou Spag. Get it?
Yes, you are Saul. Que sera?
That's so true. What will be...
No, that's my name. Que sera.
Gotcha. Sarah. Hey, you're no relation to...
I'm the great-grandniece of the famous painter.
Cool. I love his works. Impressive.
Pointillist, actually. Because of my family fortune, I was able to study abroad.
From what I hear, she studied several.
Cute. I ended up dedicating my life to music, so I gave all my money away to a native African tribe.
Wow, impressive.
If you believe it.
She's a nice lady.
So, what brings you to Cafe Y'all in West Memphis at 1 in the morning on a Wednesday?
I was hitching south, looking for... Well, I don't know what.
Well, there's plenty of that here. I started out in Buellton, California. You know it?
Best pea soup in the world.
Hey, you've heard of it. I used to play all the solving tourist bars, but I had to play some really lame songs. So one day I hitched a ride on the 101 and ended up in Houston.
It's too bad.
Tell me about it. That's where I saw these two doing an acoustic duo in a dive bar. And when they sang, "We gotta get out of this place," I said, "Let's go." So now we're a little cover band, and here we are. We play almost every night.
Cool. Have you ever thought about doing some originals?
Are you kidding? That's all I think about. Now I've been writing songs, and sometimes we'll slip a few in. I think I have 5 originals now.
I think I have 500. I write so many songs.
You want to show us some?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, If. Amadou want to hear your tunes.
Come on.
I wrote this thing on the way down here.
I'm a little lost somewhere in the south. I learned what it cost to have a big mouth. No one understands who I really am, so I make my plans and do the best I can. I'm a troubadour, it's the truth I'm looking for. I'm a troubadour, baby, seeking truth and nothing more. I'm a little mad, my family doesn't care. I'm just a little sad, I'm searching everywhere. Wanna make my mark, wanna cause a stir. It's a shot in the dark, but I know for sure I'm a troubadour, it's the truth I'm looking for. I'm a troubadour, baby, seeking truth and nothing more. I'm a troubadour, baby, seeking truth and nothing more.
That's a hit, man.
Not bad.
Great tune. You wrote that?
Yeah, I have better ones.
How would you like to stick with us for a while?
I don't have any money or a place to stay.
I got room in my room.
Hey, slow down. Don't I get a say?
Come on, Saul. You wanted originals. He's got them. You wanted a new guitarist, some vocals. Here he is.
But we'd have to split the money 4 ways.
Hey, man, it's all good. I'm sorry. I mean, it's all right. If you don't want me in the band, I understand.
Do you mind if we play some of my tunes still?
Of course not.
Okay, you're in. But if we're doing originals now, we're gonna have to change our name.
Why? What are you calling yourselves?
Pick up us.
Yeah, that won't work.
Oh, I got one. How about the Ragamuffins of Love?
Nah. How about pea soup? Wait. I got it. Peace soup. Get it?
Yeah, the Ragamuffins of Love. I dig that.
Well, I don't get it.
Amadou like.
Amadou, it's I like.
Me too.
Come on, Saul. 3 to 1. Let's try it.
Well, I still think pea soup would be cool. All right. Name's not important.
What's important are the songs.
And the play.
And the look.
And the business. I can handle the business end of things. I can negotiate anything.
Great, and I'll write the songs.
Yeah, me and you will write the songs.
Hey, Pop, I'm in Arkansas. I just joined a band. What do you mean it'll never work out? I should quit? You still don't get it, Pop. I'm not coming home. I am home. The hell with it. We're going all the way.
I never go all the way. On the first gig, anyway. Okay, I lied.
We should learn a few new songs. We can record them tonight. I have a cassette recorder in my guitar case.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Great. Here's the chord changes for the first song.
Great set, guys.
At least we got paid.
$42.50.
Each?
No, in total. That works out to...
10.62.5 cents each.
How do you think we should put the half a cent toward gas?
Good plan, Spag.
Spot.
Spag. It's Spag. I told you a million times. I'ma do Spag.
Hey, listen. We had a tough night. A tough week, really.
A tough month. 23 gigs in 1 month, and we don't even have 2 nickels to rub together to make a dime.
Does it work?
Does what? Oh, no, it's just an expression.
Of what?
Of, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I'm confused.
Amadou. It's I'm confused. I'm confused.
Me too.
Come on, pal. Let me buy you a drink.
But we get our drinks free, no?
And that's exactly what I can afford.
So, given any more thought to my suggestion?
Oh, about adding all right now to the second set?
No. Come on, F, I'm serious. I'm horny as hell, and those 2 morons aren't gonna change that. If we had an audience at our gigs, maybe I'd find a decent dude, but you're all I got.
Gee, thanks.
Don't be nervous. I'm not gonna ask you to be my boyfriend or anything as awful as that.
I know, it's just that...
The band, right? They don't have to know. I'll keep it under my hat.
That's not my point, Kay. I've never been slept with a bandmate before.
Well, have you ever been in a band with a girl before?
No.
Case closed. I admire you, by the way.
What?
I admire what you did. Leaving home, hitting the road.
Well, what about your journey?
We're discussing you now. What was it like growing up in a small town? All that.
Not much to tell. Had a part-time job at a hat factory. Saved up some money. First thing I bought was the loudest stereo in Ypsilanti.
See, that's cool.
With these gigantic speakers.
When I turned 18, I had a few bucks from my uncle's stand. Wished me lots of luck. I knew what I'd get. The biggest and the best stereo speakers. The setup in my room. Stereo speakers. Love to listen to them boom. Crank 'em up. And I drank 'em up. My stereo speakers. been made. Got back home from church. He shouted, "Turn it down!" I knew I shouldn't curse, but I was really pissed. So I put my fist through the stereo speakers. All I heard was hiss and buzz. Stereo speakers. All my dreams just turned to dust. I couldn't rock, and I couldn't hide my stereo speakers. That's when I knew I had to get away and live somewhere where I could always play my stereo speakers.
Florida. Anyone ever been? I hear it's humid this time of year. The last few shows we got paid, so looks like we'll be able to stay in a hotel tonight once we get to Pensacola.
I do love Pensacola.
Of course, we'll probably need to get 2 rooms this time.
I don't mind sharing a bed. It beats a futon in the back of a van with no air conditioning.
I know you don't mind, Anna.
Ama? No one in my country calls me Ama.
What do they call you?
They call me Amadou. What is?
I just think we should clear the air.
About what, Tom?
About you two. What is the deal with you two? We all know it isn't good for there to be romantic entanglements within the band.
Why?
Why? She asks why. What would have happened if the mamas and the papas started sleeping with each other?
So they'll have the sons and the daughters.
Saul, the mamas and the papas did sleep together.
Yeah, and how did that turn out?
5 top 10s. That's how.
I hear you, Saul. You're right. We can't have these internecine battles.
Or even like fighting within the band.
Well, I don't think it's anyone's business who I'm with. What about that sleazy chick you picked up the other night in Metairie?
Last I checked, she wasn't in the band.
Listen, I do my job. It's not affecting the band.
Yes, it is.
How?
Because we're all supposed to be equals in the band.
So?
So if you're sleeping with one guy in the band, then...
Oh, you're insane. Listen, if you want to sleep with F, go for it, man.
What about Amadou? What am I, Chop Zuni?
What the hell is chopped zuni?
Well, in my country, we take a freshly killed zuni and chop it up. Then we cook it. Then we eat. Chop zuni. Yum.
Look, guys, maybe we should cool it with all this internal stuff. Let's refocus on the music. Big show tomorrow night. Pensacola is one of the rock havens.
Amadou love Rock Havens. He sang at Woodstock, no?
Don't I get a say in this?
Listen, let's do the show, and we can sort all this out after the gig.
Fine.
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 When I was just a young boy, the city brought me down. I always loved the hillside, some miles outside of town.
I grew up in Helsinki, then moved to Kathmandu. The countryside was pretty, the city was a zoo. I never liked how I was pushed around, but now we're headed to the Uber town. I wanna hide away a little highway, far away, a place where we could play. The trees would teach me all their songs, and I would sing them all day long. I wanna hide away a little highway, far away, a place where we could play. It's not as crazy as it seems.
Hi, guys.
Hello?
And girl, allow me to introduce myself.
You're allowed.
Thank you, son.
I'm welcome.
How can we help you, mister?
Wanna buy some much?
No, I don't smoke. I manage bands. I'm from New York.
Gee, that's exciting.
What kind of bands do you work with?
You.
Besides us?
Well, I don't really have any musical groups in my stable right now.
You have a stable in New York?
No, son, I mean my stable of acts. I've got some comics.
I'm do love comics.
I've got a magician, Poof, and I've got several speakers.
We have several speakers in the van.
Yeah, but I could use a group like you. I heard a few originals in that last set, really good songs. I can get you in the studio if you want to record.
Yeah, sounds good. Got a card?
Oh. The name is Sven. My cousin is that the United Nations guy, you know, Boutros.
Golly?
You're Sven Golly?
Uh-oh.
Call me when you want to hit the big time.
Yeah. Big.
Well, rock on, guys. Oh, and girl, you guys sound really good. Oh, I got a plane to catch, so ciao for now.
Say hello to Boutros.
That's Boutros.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think he's delusional.
Why?
Well, first off, he thinks we're good.
We are. Why are you always so negative?
Because it's obvious. He's a fraud.
Are you positive?
No, don't you know? He's never positive. He's always negative.
Hold on to the card. You never know.
Yeah. Maybe someday we'll need a card.
How much of a crowd here tonight?
Well, we do our best show whether there's 1 or 1,000.
What did I say I was going to pay you to play here, Steph?
We agreed on $400.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to have to make it 2. I mean, I'm getting killed here tonight.
You can't do that. We had an agreement.
Show me the contract.
It was verbal. On the phone.
Oh, you must have heard wrong.
That's pretty unethical. We counted on that money to live on.
So that's your first mistake. Money never lives on. All right, where are you staying tonight?
Motel 5.5?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess you guys aren't that broke after all.
Listen, mister, you better pay us in full or we'll...
Yeah?
Well, we will.
All right, you guys can pack it up for the night, and I'll stop by the hotel with the dough. Later. Tonight.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, that guy's gonna stiff us.
Maybe not. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he got stiff us as long as we get paid.
Oh, maybe he's legit. He is from New York.
And his cousin is in the UN.
And he likes us.
Let's load out. He said yes.
What? This he said yes. Fantastic. It's great. That's great. It's so good. Yes. I can't believe it. Yes. Oh, yeah. My God.
Oh, this is the best day of my life. Who said yes to what?
He said yes to recording us. He said, come on up.
Are you sure? He said he'd record us?
Well, that's what he said at the club, right?
Well, shouldn't we get his assurance before we schlep 1,200 miles to New York?
You know, what's the difference? We're at a dead-end road as it is.
I could get us some more gigs.
Yeah, so we can get stiffed like the last time?
I suppose that was my fault.
Well, you could have gone over and kicked his ass.
I'm going to kick Vito Power's ass. I get whacked by the mob in no time.
Getting whacked by the mob sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's no solution. Yeah, I know. We can take him to small claims court. My point is, we have nothing to lose by going to New York.
How can we afford it? Can we even afford it?
Well, according to my accounting, we have $54.32.
Just enough for gas.
How do you figure?
Well, it's 1,187 miles to New York. The van gets 16.2 miles per gallon, and regular gas averages 89 cents in the States we'll be traveling to.
Wow, that's impressive. How did you figure that out so fast?
I didn't, I just made it up so fast.
When you run one way, it's hard to turn around.
So what's your story, drummer?
I'm Amadou, I'm from another country.
Yeah, aren't we all? Well, you play some pretty good drums.
They are Pearl 700 DX. What's your name?
I'm Wanda. Nice to meet you.
You look familiar. Are you a singer?
Oh, how'd you know? Yeah, back in the 60s I was a singer. Yeah, in Chicago they used to call me Magic Wanda.
Amadou Malik.
Back when I was 20, I was a big star. Got signed by a label, thought I would go far. But music's a business I wouldn't play. The game they were playing wasn't my way. Soon it was over, my contract was dropped. The press soon ignored me, club gigs just stopped. And since then I've seen it time and again. You think they can help you, but they're not your friend. I was the queen of R&B until the suits got hold of me. I was the next big thing, trying to grab the ring. It as they got smaller, my voice got more hoarse. By the time I hit 30, I knew I was done. And now I tell stories of when I was young. I was the queen of R&B, at least in June of '63. I was on the fast track. I was young and black, ooh, but I can't go back. No, I can't go back. So please hear my warning. This dream you pursue could work out just great, but it's not likely to. This passion you're feeling might be killing you. This journey you're taking, it's not nothing new. Not saying don't do it, I'm just warning you. 'Cause I was the queen of R&B. I thought that I would always be. Now that I'm 43, it's all history. It wasn't meant to be. Ah, it wasn't meant for me. Ooh, oh, it wasn't meant for me. No, it wasn't meant to be. No, 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 no. It wasn't meant for me. No, no, no. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh, thanks, kid. You know, I gotta ask you. That accent of yours, I've been just about everywhere. I've not quite heard yours.
I think I can tell you the true story if you keep it to yourself.
The truth will set you free, my friend.
When I first came to the States, I was ignored by everyone. Couldn't get a band or even a friend. So I realized I needed to learn English. Then I met Kay and we hit it off. Then Saul came along and he liked making fun of my language problems. So even after I learned more English, I kept the accent. I began to say funny things as if I couldn't understand English. It became a persona I couldn't escape. I became a comical character out of necessity.
Well, you're an actor. You're playing the role of you. It's okay to have an external facade. I mean, that's what singers do.
I can see that. Maybe someday I can actually be the real me.
Well, meanwhile, you gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Look, you're not alone. You are not the only one in your boat.
Amma do not have a boat.
Cheers.
Driving northbound in a crummy van, headed to New York, we have a plan to become the world's greatest band. We're on our way.
Past the palm trees and the evergreens, never see the cities in between. Just enough cash for gasoline to make it pay. Because our band's best friend. It means more than means to an end. The engine knocks, but it still rocks our big band van. Because our band's best friend. It means more than means to an end.
So, guys, and the girl, are you ready to make it to the top?
At this point, the middle would be pretty exciting.
I've arranged for you to record at Zip Sound, home of none other than the Rolling Stones.
Cool. What records did they cut there?
Well, they didn't exactly cut anything there.
So why is it called the home of the Stones?
In 1973, David Bowie threw a party there and Mick Taylor showed up.
Mick Taylor was a Stone for like 2 weeks.
But it's a great facility and we are going to make a great record. It's step one. And running this session will be one of the top producers in the industry. None other than Spec Filter.
Spec Filter? Isn't he dead?
No, not yet.
Soon.
Which songs will we be recording?
I'm glad you asked me that.
Will you be answering that one?
Oh, yes, sorry. Well, I was thinking that rather than use one of your not yet proven songs, we would start out with a great new song by a proven hit maker, the great Burke Bickerick.
But I thought...
Leave it to me, F. Most groups would kill for a chance at the Bickerick tune.
Didn't that guy have hits in like the 60s?
Hundreds of them.
But this is today. Can he still write hits?
Can he still write hits? Can he still write hits? Can he still write hits?
Well, can he?
Can he? It's uncanny. Of course he can he?
Let's at least hear this song.
But I thought that we were gonna...
No. Let's just see what he's got. If it's good, maybe it'll open some doors.
Not only are you going to hear it, you're going to hear it straight from the horse. Burke is on his way here right now. It's so good to see you. Burke, how are you?
Shouldn't we call 911?
All right, what's the number?
Boy, such a cold, my guy. I think it's swine flu. Oh, sorry, no offense.
The name's Sven.
That's what I said. So, you guys.
Don't forget the girl.
I never forget the girl. You ready to hear this gem?
Can't wait.
It's called I Hate You So Much I Love You.
Sounds like something a schizo would sing.
Well, good call, Riley. I wrote it for a schizo soprano. Okay, you got some keys?
Oh, yes, just for you, Burke, we got the state-of-the-art keyboard right here. Here we go.
You're kidding, right?
No, this is state-of-the-art.
Is this Tinker Toy or
No,
something?
everybody been playing these in about 4 years.
You mind? Okay, let's see. How's this going? Oh, yeah. No, I remember. Yeah. It's a little edgy. When I first met you, I knew I'd regret you, but never forget you, and that's why I let you. But I just didn't get you. Apart I did set you, yet you came to my rescue. But who'd ever guess you like Nikolai Redescu? But I said let's get to someone to get you. What?
The name is Bickerick.
Just call me Burke.
Mr. Burke? Nikolai Redescu?
Oh, you don't know your history. He was Prime Minister of Romania early 1945, but he hated the commies, so he ended up my neighbor in Flushing after the war. Nice guy.
I'm sure of it.
Wait, man. In my country, we have his picture on the wall.
Well, there you go.
What does he have to do with the relationship in the song.
What does he have to do with the relationship in this song? Who is this kid? Nothing! It's whimsical, a little whimsy. What, you don't like whimsy? It's called an obscure reference. I learned it from Cole Porter, who loved my Joe Pine reference in my hit song Peaches Don't Grow on Trees, which went to number 28 on the Atbox label for Dick Damone and number 22 on Cashbox. So go tell Cole Porter he shouldn't do that anymore. You'll know better.
It's just that.
Yeah, that's what all you kids say these days. It's just that. Well, it's not just that. It's a lot of things. You wouldn't understand. Anyone who hates Cole Porter.
Bert, speak to me.
Yeah, sure thing, Sven. What's up?
The name is Sven.
That's what I said.
So how's the family? How's Bert then?
Well, she's got the blues. Get it? Bertha the blues.
Oh, that's funny. You still got it, Bert.
He's got it. I don't get it.
I think you should get rid of it.
So what do you think?
Oh, hey, you guys, must be the Love Rags.
It's the Ragamuffins of Love. Thank you so much for meeting with us, Mr. Filter. It is a pleasure to meet you.
My pleasure. Ready to go to work?
Mr. Filter, we have some great originals, and we like to let you hear them. We think they represent our sound more than the song we're supposed to cut.
Oh, sure, kid. You got a cassette? I'll listen to it in the car.
Okay, yeah.
Angie!
Effie, how have you been?
Good. I've been doing my own thing. And you?
Fabulous. This has been the greatest thing. Working with Specky, being in New York. I am so glad to see you. Let's catch up.
I've been reading about you in the music mags. It looks like you're on the way. Ange? Or should I call you Tangerine?
Call me Tange.
Okay. Tange. Tangy, maybe?
No, just Tange.
Okay. Tange it is.
Seriously, F? You were right. They're just using me to sing their dumb songs. Did Speck bring it to New York too?
No, this weird guy Sven.
I met him. He knows nothing about music. I found out he's not even related to that UN guy. He's a schnook. It's a word I picked up since I got to New York.
Yeah.
I should have stuck with UF. I hate it here, all the business stuff. I just want to sing real stuff like we used to. I miss Ypsilanti. I miss my parents. I'm so down, I even miss your parents.
I know, it's not the way we dreamed. But hey, stay strong, girl. You have a real talent. And that's something that's real.
Maybe I should go back. But how? I have no money. I'm at Speck's mercy. Oh, Effie, save me.
What is going on here, Speck? Where is F? I am paying for this time. Where the F is F?
How the F do I know? It's not my day to watch him.
Oh, I can't believe this. Hey, you guys and girl, let's get going. Time is the money.
Hey, Kay, what even are these?
Oh, the cactus?
Those are cactuses. Why are they
Why are
brown?
you getting it all over the floor?
It's just how
Why are
cactuses
you getting it all over the floor?
I'm not trying to. Hey, I'm gonna do it. Are these from your country?
We don't have cactuses in my country.
You don't?
It is not a desert. It is Central Africa, not North Africa. You find those in North Africa.
Probably just Arizona.
You're not educated, are you?
Are you educated?
No. I wouldn't be talking.
Educated? How can I learn English if I'm not educated? You're not a
I know
stupid
English.
woman, but you talk stupid right now.
Man,
I thought you were smart. I thought you were smart, but now I don't know.
We skip lunch. We can never skip lunch. Amadou gets like this. We skip lunch.
I just don't hear it. I know that it's a Burt Vickerick tune, but I just don't hear it.
Look, I've got a deal with Burke. I can't pay you unless we use his song.
In that case, I hear it. I hear it. It just grew on me.
Hey,
Hey, Saul, would you be willing to sing lead vocal on this song as a solo artist?
What do you say?
Well, this song could work as a solo record. Saul, you have the right voice for it. I can do a vocal track with some studio musicians, and it could be a hit, maybe a C. But Saul, you'll have to ditch the pink.
just 1 second. Let me think it over. One question.
Yeah.
Where do I sign?
That's great. Don't worry, I will break it to the band.
Thank you, Sven. Thank you, Mr. Filter. Thank you.
What about the band? You know, they weren't that bad. It just wasn't the right song for them. Hey, that F Dupp kid, didn't he have some tunes?
Yes, he has some tunes, but let's not worry about that. Let's see if we can get the ball rolling with Saul first. I'll worry about the band.
It's all yours, Sven.
So, when we get famous, are we going to go to London? Where are we going to go? We're going to go overseas? We're going to go to Canada? Where are we going to
I
go?
think we should go all over. Australia? New Zealand?
Australia?
I want to hit Japan. I heard it's cool there.
Japan? That sounds expensive because Japan is far, yes? You have to fly farther to get to Japan.
Hey, Saul, how'd it go?
Guys, and girl, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
The good news? Help yourself to all the coffee and Jolly Ranchers you want. They're free.
Great. What's the bad news?
I knew that song wasn't for us. Sven, you know, I have really good songs.
I know, kid, but I can't help you. See, I have a deal with Speck and Burke and Saul.
Saul who?
The California kid, the one who came with you. The one who was in the band. Until a few minutes ago.
You mean you're working with Saul? By himself?
Well, it's unavoidable. It's the way the business works. Listen, it wasn't me. Speck thinks that the Saul is right for the song.
This song is why we're getting screwed?
Essentially, yes. Speck thinks that Saul is the strongest to go solo.
Yeah. Solo, we can't hear him.
There's no point of us sticking around here now.
Hey, listen, kids, you got enough to get home?
Listen, we don't need your charity. And tell Saul good luck with being a sellout.
I can't afford to stay in New York. I guess I have no choice but to head back to Ypsilanti with my tail between my legs.
You can do that? Oh, I know. You can sleep in the van. Yeah, I parked the car right in the middle of the city in the Central Car Park.
Central Park? You parked it in Central Park?
Oh, I locked it.
I gotta go, guys. I hope the bus to Michigan doesn't cost more than $6. Funny, when I left home a few weeks ago, I had $5. So I guess I came out ahead. Bye, guys.
So, what does Amadou do now?
Amadou don't know what Amadou do.
So back at the Hat Factory, huh? You know they're hiring again.
I don't know if I could go back.
Well, if not, no. There's always the shoe factory.
I don't think so.
Hey, like, you don't have, like, any other choice. Choose or consequences.
Or rock.
You've been back a month now? Pop is getting pretty impatient. It's not pretty.
Getting? He scowls at me every time we pass in the hall. Doesn't even speak.
Oh, that reminds me. Did I give you the message?
What message?
Some guy called when you were asleep. Spike. Spock or Spook.
Spec?
Yeah. Yeah, he said something about New York. It's over there by the machine.
Baby, it's back in New York. Tangerine just told me you wrote all those songs she sent me, and I found the cassette you gave me and listened. Dude, you can write. How'd you like to come back to the city and work for me? We need more material for Tangie's new record. Call me.
Hey, this is great. I gotta call him right back.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you were done with all the phonies. That you were gonna pursue your dream and write songs that you care about. I told everyone at the bowling alley that you were a man of integrity. If you take that job and move back to New York, how could I ever show my face again?
You don't understand. This is an opportunity to be in the business. So what if there's not much money? So what if I'm not writing the kinds of songs I want to write? So what if I have to work for Angie and Spec? New York on no money. What are you doing here?
We came to save you. You know, Ypsilanti's pretty big. It wasn't as easy to find you as I thought.
Is that you, Amadou?
It's me. The real me. No more putting on a dumb act. No more mangling the English language.
Turns out Amadou was putting us on.
So from now on, I'm taking you off.
F, we want to keep the band together. Your songs are great, we enjoy hanging out with you, and we want to rock. So what do you think?
No Saul, right?
Right.
We'll need another musician, guitar, keys.
Know anyone?
Here in Ypsilanti? No. But who knows what might be out there?
I'm sure we'll find someone. We found you.
Take me? Please. I gotta get out of this place.
Guys, this is my brother, Big Bill.
Big Bill Dupp?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Can you play anything?
I used to. I was pretty good at the organ before the Dewdrop Inn Lounge closed.
Great, you can play keys until we find someone. You know, you'd make a really good road manager.
Me? A road manager? It's a dream come true.
You can be a security guy too. Everyone knows it's nearly impossible to break a big bill.
Now that you are really you now, is there any chance you'll lose the lame jokes?
One step at a time, my friend. You've got to take it one step at a time.
Never stop the rock. Never giving it up. Always taking stock. But we'll never stop the rock. Never stop the rock. Never stop the rock. Never stop the rock.
One step at a time, my friend. You've got to take it one step at a time.
It seems we're living through our lives in a haze. A house of mirrors where we never get through the maze. What do you really need? What vision do you see? It's 2 steps forward and 3 in reverse. You're trying harder, but it's only been getting worse. What do you want to be? Hey, what do you want from me? I want something better. You want something better. Who's got something better? There's not something better. I think it's just a trick they play on us all. We run through life so fast, we smash right into the wall. Nobody knows the truth. Hey, not that it's any use. I want something better. You want something better. Who's got something better? There's not something better. I want something better. You want something better. Who's got something better? There's not something better. I want something better. You want something better. We want something better. We want something better. I want something better. You want something better. We want something better. We want something better.
We're here with Burke Bickerick and Sven Gali, 2 of the giants of the industry, I would say. Maybe the Dodgers, I don't know. But I wanted to ask you, Burke, how did you start in the songwriting business?
My original aspiration was to be a concert pianist, but see, I could never quite figure out, my fingers couldn't track which keys played which notes, which, to the faint of heart, that would be considered an impediment.
Not to you, Burke, not to you.
No, well...
Nothing sounds like a Big Rick tune, I tell you that much, nothing. This man, I tell you about this man, I've known him for years. This man has more hits than Roger Maris with an asterisk.
Who recorded your first hit?
Was that Fanny Bryce? Jeez, I don't remember.
Wasn't Jack Jones involved in your career?
Oh, Jack. I don't like to talk about Jack. He was an unpleasant individual.
But he had the hot honey of a wife, I tell you that much. I'm a manager. I manage talent. And I've always had a keen eye for talent, especially those that you can foster on street corners. I always felt that it was important to get the youth market. The youth market. I'll tell you, this man, you wouldn't know it. He is the youngest at heart person I know in the business. You right?
No.
Okay.
Just don't say that word.
Young? Oh, the other one. Okay, I will not say that. Okay. But he's got his finger on the pulse of the business of the trends.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got my fingers in lots of places.
And that's what makes you great. That's what makes you a legend.
Tell us, Sven, some of the big names that you've worked with as a manager.
Oh, big names?
Well, names.
Names. I'll give you the biggest name I ever handled was Eddie Rickenbacker tour. You know who Eddie Rickenbacker was?
Yeah, you made the guitars. Now, yeah, I heard you wrote a song for the Ragamuffins of Love. Tell us about it a little bit.
I handled the great and the near great, and the near great, and the not so great.
What's next for you, Sven?
Well, you know about this new young group I'm managing, the Ragamuffins of Love.
Yep.
And they are something. They certainly are something. Something.